Welcome back to the Tempo Storm Wild Hearthstone Meta Snapshot. We have some very exciting news for you. Do you have a pet deck that isn't completely fringe, or so greedy that it would make old, greedy friends like N'Zoth the Corruptor blush? Then good news, it's probably playable. That's because for this Meta Snapshot, 80% of our archetypes are either in Tier 2 or Tier 3. The Wild format is enjoying greater parity than it has seen in quite some time. Tier 1 still exists, but only includes one deck in this Meta Snapshot, Even Shaman. Although Thrall and his totemic friends won't be the first deck that comes to mind when players think about Wild Hearthstone, the latest expansion, Murder at Castle Nathria, gave the archetype several new tools, which brought it back from the dead. Even Shaman is absolutely powerful enough to be worthy of its spot at the top of this Meta Snapshot, but the big question is how long will it stay there? That's because we fully expect the deck to be significantly targeted in the coming weeks. Tier 2 and Tier 3 are the vast majority of this Meta Snapshot, and every class except Demon Hunter is represented. That is because, perhaps more than any addition in the recent past, every class has an archetype that is wholly playable all the way from Bronze to Legend on the Wild ladder. Are you a Priest enjoyer? Reno Priest and Big Priest are quite strong right now. Both are seeing significant play, the former among top Legend players, while the latter is simply ubiquitous, a combination of straightforward play and massive power spikes. How about Warlock? Fear not, Lifetap fans. As usual, Gul'dan and Nemsy can offer you a multitude of choices across different deck styles, including even Warlock and Mecha'thun Warlock. And don't forget Curse Warlock, a recent innovation that has come over from the standard format to cause trouble for Wild players. Using old Wild mainstays like Molten Giant, Kobold Librarian, and Dirty Rat alongside the traditional standard Curse package has created a surprisingly dangerous Warlock deck that looks to control games and take advantage of slower opponents. And of course, don't forget Druid, Mage, Hunter, and Rogue. If you enjoy those classes, all of them have strong options for you. Quest Mage is still a combo terror, as is Pillager Rogue. Reno Druid and Dragon Druid are both seeing significant play, and Beast Hunter remains a dangerous combination of aggro and one-turn kill options for players looking for an archetype with a higher skill cap. The question that must be answered in the coming weeks is which archetypes will rise to challenge Even Shaman in Tier 1. Will they succeed? Check in with us in the next edition of the Tempo Storm Wild Hearthstone Meta Snapshot to find out.